Hey guys, welcome to TotallyBooksessed, and this is Friday and we are doing bookshelf tours this week. Lucky you guys because it's been greatly requested. I unfortunately do not have floor-to-ceiling shelves. I just have two modestly sized bookshelves. So here's one of them, and then here is the second one, which is just like three smallish ones, and they just hold my books. I guess we'll start up here. This top shelf is like things, like miscellaneous. Like most of these are review copies that I haven't read, but some of them aren't. Like, I don't know, Harry Potter, I've read it. I'm rereading the series, that's what it's doing up here. I've read Take a Bow, but then these other ones I haven't read yet. And then on this side I have like random poetry thing, and then I have Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I really like this one. Power 6, I read the first book, but I didn't really like it, so I don't think I'm going to read this one. Some random, an arc and a review copy here. These three books, like this Atonement I'm currently reading, and then, yep. I don't really know not much to say, just random books kind of thing. And then down here is like my favorite hardcovers, which is kind of like a weird thing, but yes, I do sort my books by favorites. But then, that said, these books are here because they're like oversized, and I sort my bookshelves by hardcover, size, and favorites. And then like hardcover paperbacks, but oh, that doesn't even make sense. But anyways, you start with like Nightshade by Andrew Kramer, and they're sorted by alphabetically by author, and these ones are oversized, and this one's upside down because I just read it. I have Andrew Kramer, Revolution, love this book. This book's really good. My favorite section, which is my Melina Marquetta section, I have Finnegan, I have Freud the Exiles, which is signed, so it's like probably my favorite book in this shelf. And then I have Jellicoe Road, one of my favorite YA books ever, Paper Sun, which I recently reread again, and it's amazing. I have a random Meg Cabot book, Underworld, up there. That's a review copy that I don't know if I'm going to get around to reading. Random, like, favorite hardcovers, organized by author's last name. So, Future of Us, Plain Kate, love this one. I love this series, the Demon's Lexicon series by Sarah Rees Brennan. Hate List, great book. Kristen Kashore's Fire. I do not own Graceling, I actually donated it. And then I have, Dash and Lily's book of theirs, and I also have like Megan Nora somewhere. And then here we have more hardcover, so Mockingjay, obvious. I don't have the other ones, I wish I did, but I don't. Fault in Our Stars, love this book. Flavors of Dumb, one of the most like underrated contemporaries, which I adored. The Duff, love this one. Please Ignore Very Deets by A.S. King, which is amazing. Jane, the retelling of Jane Eyre, which I read like today, and it was really good. Here I just have more hardcovers, so this book is amazing, A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. It won the Carnegie this year. Insurgent, Scorpio Races, which is, I seriously underestimated this book. It was amazing. Blood Red Road, amazing. Book Thief, I love Marcus Zuzak. You can tell because I have two copies of the Book Thief, which is unnecessary, but honestly it's kind of necessary. So yep, I have, because they're different covers. And then down here I have Harry Potter, some dictionaries, random school things, my grad cap, and two Rochelle Mead books that haven't found a home. I'm not gonna say much, but I do have some books like hidden away in the back that I hate to say this, but like they're just books that I just don't have room for and I won't read probably, so they just hide around in the back. So that's one shelf. And then moving on to the other shelf, I have this one. Let's see, well, this up here is like my, oh my god, when am I ever gonna get around to reading these books? So, most of these are unread, something just fell, but I've had a lot of these for a really long time. Like this one I've had for like 2 years, The Candidates by Inara Scott. And a lot of these are ones I purchased that I just haven't gone around to reading, like I Captured the Castle, I've been meaning to get around to reading that. The Monstrumologist, Rodders, which I've had for ages. A bit more of a recent purchase, 1Q84, which I really want to read. Solitude of Prime Numbers, Oh No, Things Are Falling. Jane Eyre, The Blessed, which is a review copy. Oh, watch me like desperately try and revive things. And then, yep, they're paperbacks. And then here I have like a couple hardcovers that I haven't, and my random selection of over-the-counter cough medicine. That's lovely. These books up top, I don't really know what to say. I haven't read most of them, I think, but they're like to be read books. Here I have a couple other hardcover books. And then here are my paperbacks that I have read, and they are organized by author's last name. Like this shelf up here I haven't really read, but then all these paperbacks I have, and yep. There's both ARCs and like finished copies. So 13 Reasons Why, I got this at the signing. I love this book. I take that back because I have not read Persuasion. What's it doing on the shelf? But that's okay. Blackheart, love this one. Beauty Queen's hysterical. Let's see. Nick and Nora's is really good. A Little Wanting Song, which is probably my favorite YA books of last year. I think this is signed too, which I like. Oh my god. When I have like signed copies of my favorite books, I just feel like the happiest person ever. Let's see. My Destin books, which I adore. Fever, which is this is an arc, so it's a sequel to Wither. Northern Light, which is amazing. Going Too Far, one of the best YA Condemned, I think. Perfect Chemistry, really good. When the Star Goes Blue, definitely underrated. I hugely enjoyed this one. If I Stay by Gail Forman, I have yet to read, my bad, I have read it. I have to buy Where She Went, but Where She Went is one of my favorite books ever too. My John Green, I have this one. I actually gave Paper Towns away to my friend for his birthday, and he really liked it because I have such an awesome taste in books, don't I? Some more paperbacks. I have Saving June by Hannah Harrington. Love this one. Unbecoming a Mary Dyer. This book is Amazeballs, Bells of Suburbia by Stephanie Keenert. One of the very first YA books I read after getting to blogging, and I loved it so much. The Iron King series, yes, Harmony's Not Just You, my Iron Queen is really big too. I do have the Iron Knight, but I lent it to my friend. Hold Still, this is becoming a movie, guys. Nina LaCour had a Kickstarter, and they raised enough money, so it's gonna become a short film, so which is not a short film, just gonna become a movie, and I'm super excited. Shatter Me, which I'm proud to say is one of the earlier arcs. I won this on the author's blog, and I was super excited. It's a pretty good book. Nora McClintock, I want to say like a Canadian treasure or something, but she writes very famous like Canadian like teen middle grade type of books. She's not like super famous, but I feel like she's been around forever. Skies Everywhere, one of my favorite books. Patrick Ness, who is godly, he also wrote like The Monster Calls, which I just showed you. But this is the third book in the Chaos Walking. I want to own the other two, but I don't yet. But the series is so amazing. Prized, I love the series. I can't wait for the third book. Divergent, just an arc. My Courtney Summers collection I have to get. This is not a test, but I will because that book is so good. And then some other ones. The Thief, Story of a Girl by Sarah Zarr, and my Marcus Zuzak, I Am the Messenger, which is also an amazing book. And then down here I have like, this is kind of miscellaneous. They're kind of like hardcovers, and these hardcovers are like small sized, if that makes sense. So they're smaller than the usual hardcovers, and they wouldn't really fit on my shelves and look normal because I'm kind of OCD like that. And then this is just random because I just stuck it there because I haven't read it. This is like a normal sized one. And then these are like, they're very random collection, like, I don't know how to describe it, like Pride and Prejudice, Book of Awesome I got from my friend, Beetle Meets Destiny, which I haven't read yet, but I swear I'm gonna get around to, The Disreputable History of Franklin Landau Banks, which is one of the best books ever, and let's see, and just like random books, I don't really know what to say. And here's like adult trade paperbacks, if that makes sense, so they're like small, they're very like Dan Brown, John Grisham. Yes, I do like Dan Brown and John Grisham books, but I have not read that many. And these are some really old paperbacks I got at the library book sale long time ago, but they're all lovely. And then yes, I double stack my shelves because I don't have enough room. Things just fell apart, my bad. I have Sherlock Holmes, the complete series, I think. Here that is, Sherlock Holmes. There's a second book that my mom has right now, Little Women, which is, sorry about that, a little bit of garbage, please ignore it. Little Women by Lisa May Alcott. I love this book, it's a classic. And then Chalice of Sarajevo, I've been meaning to get around to it. And yes, I own The Last Song, but I have not read it because I do not like Miley Cyrus. Yeah, so that's pretty much my shelves. Here is my bedside table. They're just like random books. Usually it's a bit more full. But yeah, I have like Small Town Sinners, Brooklyn Burning, Half the Sky, which apparently is amazing. Like, it's not YA, it's like a nonfiction. Is it a nonfiction? I don't know, but it's written by a New York Times columnist and he's really famous. And Enshadowed, which is an ARC follow-up to Nevermore, Starboard Sea, which these are review copies. I won this in a Twitter contest, which is the Penguin Anthology of 20th Century American Poetry, which is such a gorgeous book. And then The Way We Fall by Megan Crew, which I got at her book launch. So yeah, that's about it for my shelves. I hope you enjoyed, and yep, sorry this video was super long. Bye!